Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW. This is the Danger Zone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us on this time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Whoa. Ultimo Shade. Ultimo Shade just came out of the audience somehow and attacking Wellington. We got things kicking off here already, folks. What an unexpected way to kick off XFW Danger Zone. Ultimo Shade running out of the audience. How the hell did he even get there? Wellington now taking charge, tossing Ultimo Shade. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars our way already as we just got through. Wellington now on the inside. The bell finally rung and we are now off and running. Ultimo Shade with a kick to the back. Wellington not even able to get his robe off yet. We know Ultimo Shade has been very ornery as of late. Very upset trying to get himself back to the championship for an opportunity at the United States Championship, currently held by Sean Owens. And these two have been clashing on and off again over the past few months. Wellington now lands a forearm right to the chin of Ultimo Shade. Shade now thrown to the outside. Wellington still not even getting his robe off yet. The gentleman brawler still going at it and driving Ultimo Shade into this table at ringside. Shade now on the outside. Wellington back inside as Mike Atura begins the count up to 3 already. Shade starting to stir. Wellington yet to take off his damn robe. Up and over into a DDT. Plants Ultimo Shade hard, and an elbow to follow suit. Shade back to his feet relatively quick, and now Shade firing back. Combination, knees, kicks, elbows. In our front face lock, Ultimo Shade looking to take this opportunity to climb the rungs to get back to an opportunity at the United States Championship. Wellington in his way. Thank you, Canolius. Yes, I am doing fine. Thank you guys for asking. More importantly, thank you for tuning in XFW tonight. Wellington with a kick. Shrugging off Shade, but Shade able to dodge out of the way. Oh, it's a Guri countered now by Biff Wellington. Neckbreaker now by Wellington, who yet again, I want to point out, has not gotten his robe off. Got to be a hindrance to Wellington to wrestle under that rope. Nice crucifix, pinning combination. Kick out by Ultimo Shade. Wellington again with the elbow drop. Right to the middle of the spine of Ultimo Shade. What a way to kick off XFW Danger Zone. Two prominent XFW competitors going at it. Rick Fletcher, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Wellington with an uppercut right under the chin. Brutal impact to Ultimo Shade. Both these guys, very prominent strikers here in XFW, with very different techniques. Ultimo Shade, martial arts background. Rick, thank you for sharing. As I say, Ultimo Shade, very much a martial arts background. Biff Wellington, more of a bare-knuckle boxer and brawler. And both very heavy in the impacts. And again, Wellington striking up under the chin of Ultimo Shade. Rick Fletcher on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Wellington now laying in some body shots. Ultimo Shade stuck against the ropes. Shade in trouble, starting to stagger a little bit. Wellington trying to keep the pressure on. Wellington, nice exploder suplex. Ultimo Shade down with a counter, big right hand. Ultimo Shade now up and around, twice around. Flying head scissors takes the big man down. Shade now firing back. Brutal knee strike to the face of Wellington. Look at this impact, folks. Wellington somehow gets the shoulder, but look at this knee strike. Boom, right there, right to the side of the head of Wellington. Wellington rolling out of the way. Rick, thank you for hosting over on the Twitch platform. Thank you for the continued support. Wellington up both arms behind the back. Beautiful suplex now by Wellington. Ultimo Shade rocked. Wellington not even wasting time getting his damn robe off as these two continue to battle back and forth. Wellington fires with a big shot. And a cutter now from Ultimo Shade. Both of these guys going back and forth now. Hellacious. battle between these two on our opening contest tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Ultimo Shade. Shade to Black connects. Dragging Wellington away from the middle rope. We've got a cover. Wellington again. Not even getting his robe off. Shade pulls off the victory. Shade pulls off the victory. Coming out after Wellington right off the get-go. Rick is over on YouTube as well. Rick is now watching on all 3 platforms. You might, sir, have an addiction and it might be insane. But I thank you. Wolf Gaming 2.0, thank you for that kind compliment over on the YouTube platform. We're glad you tuned in. We're glad you enjoy XFW, and what a way to kick off our show tonight.
Here is your winner, Ultimo.
Ultimo Shade knocking out Biff Wellington in the ring. What a way to kick things off so far in XFW Danger Zone. What a way to kick things off. Trolling Timmy, thank you for hosting over on the Twitch platform, and thank you all for tuning in tonight to XFW. Now, folks, we are 9 to 8 days away from XFW Fight Night. That'll be our next big event here in XFW on Bloodsport 6 streaming. We know a lot of championships will be on the line. And tonight, folks, we have a special main event, champion versus champion, as Ramon Cruz will go toe-to-toe with Sean Owens inside the square circle tonight. Now, but our next match will feature the XFW Women's Champion, River Styx. I'm punching my microphone. River Styx. Thank you, Marshall Foskin, for sharing the stream again. Wolf Gaming says, XFW is the greatest show I've ever watched. Thank you very much for that compliment. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for continuously watching XFW. I'm going to straighten out my camera a little bit there as well. The continued support of the fans are why we keep doing XFW and why it continues to grow here at Bloodsport 6 streaming. Whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's YouTube, more and more folks are tuning in, and thank you all for your continued support, your shares, your likes, the people who are sending stars our way, and the folks who are out there buying XFW t-shirts. Thank you all for your continued support. Without you, we would not be here. Now, as I was just saying, the women are taking the ring next as River Styx, the current XFW Women's Champion, will go head-to-head with the #1 contender, Alex Webb. And now the winner of this match will pick the stipulation for the women's title match at XFW Fight Night next Saturday night. So River Styx will be looking to get a pinfall or submission victory tonight to name the type of match she wishes to have next Saturday. And I'm sure Alex Webb is salivating to try to get her hands back on the XFW title and get the championship match she wants. So we'll find out soon tonight, folks, as this match gets underway next on XFW Danger Zone. As long as it doesn't crash. Here we go. And here comes River Styx.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, one half of the Rivers Style.
River Styx making her way out to ringside. And again in tow is Drago, the leader of the ministry here in XFW. And again, River Styx will be looking to get the pinfall or submission victory.
And
hit her still when she
from
goes
San
up against
Diego,
this young lady
California,
right here.
Alex
The former women's champion,
Webb.
Alex Webb. Used to be a lot of controversy surrounding Alex Webb, but she couldn't hold her own in big situation matches. As Webb had a number of title opportunities early in her career and failed at them all. And many critics thought the pressure was too much for her to handle. All right, folks. There's the bell. Here we go. River Styx. Alex Webb kicking things off here at XFW. Styx comes off. Already taken down. We got a cover. Kick out by Alex Webb. River Styx again. Full head of steam. Here she comes. And this again the flatliner taking down Alex Webb. And again another cover. Kick out again by the former women's champion, Alex Webb. Big right hand. Webb firing back. Repeated elbows in the face of the women's champion. And a clubbing blows down to the back and spine of Styx. Snapmare and takes it right over and continues the onslaught. Styx now picks her up. Ooh, backbreaker now by Alex Webb, stretching out the champion across her knee. Webb now in control, trying to get a pinfall victory tonight and hope to pick the stipulation for the match that these two will have in 8 days with the championship on the line. You see Drago on the outside staring in at Webb. River Styx now Hurricanrana takes Webb over. Styx relentless, just pouring the offense on. Alex Webb can barely get a thought. Counter there by Webb, but Styx again drives the knee right into the ribs. Refusing to give up. Webb fires back with a spear and takes down the women's champion. Right hand now. Front face lock now from Webb. Snap there. Snap suplex, I should say. Webb now in control. Styx countering through again. Women's champion desperately wants this match. Wants to pick the stipulation. Wants to have a home field advantage. John Rogers, thank you for liking the stream. Ooh, and a hellacious combination from River Styx and a counter. Marcia Fawcett, you got your wish. You're asking where John and Sherry were. XFW Superfans and John Rogers jumps into the stream. Welcome, Mr. Rogers, home to XFW. River Styx now in trouble. Alex Webb with an overhand wrist lock, driving her down to one knee. Styx firing back, repeated shots down to the waist. Webb again counters, sweeps the leg out of River Styx. Webb now tossing the women's champion by her hair across the ring. Lawrence Williams, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Reverse Olympic slam now from Alex Webb. Alex Webb now starting to build some decent momentum, trying to get the pinfall victory, hoping to knock off River Styx and pick the stipulation for the championship match they will have in 8 days here at XFW. Stick to the single leg drop kick, turns the tides on Alex Webb. Webb now up on the shoulder. Ooh! Nonchalant, no skill in that. River Styx just picked her up and dropped her right down. But again, Webb gets the shoulder up relatively quick. Webb now counters back. Nice shot by Alex Webb. Running Bulldog, driving the champion's face down to the canvas. And now blasting her head repeatedly off the mat. Alex Webb using her head for a basketball. Styx again up and over. Beautiful! Crucifix into a cover, but Webb again gets the shoulder up. Whoa, Styx. How does one move like that? That was kind of creepy. River Styx slithering back and forth across the ring like a snake. Picture, fisherman's driver. Cover again, kick out too close to the ropes. River Styx going right back to work. Drago on the outside. Nice sweep kick by River Styx, taking out the knees of the former champion. Buddy Stang, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Danger Zone. Again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Ooh, what a hell of a super kick by River Styx. Now on the second rope. Body splash on the former champion by the current champion. We got a cover. Webb again gets the shoulder up, showing the endurance, showing the drive. And again, the championship's not on the line tonight, but they might as well be playing the Super Bowl for the home field advantage. because the stipulation you picked for this match could go a long way. Sticks now, driving a number of elbows to the chest of Alex Webb. Webb again counters. Webb grabs on. Up and over, exploder suplex. The champion rocked. A cover again by Webb. But Sticks gets the shoulder up almost instantaneously. Again, the abilities of River Sticks. Collar tie-up. Kick in the midsection. And a spear again. River Sticks in trouble. Alex Webb going back to work. Counter again by River. Impressive arm drag. Picks her up. Side effect slam by River Sticks. And an elbow drop. Both of these ladies battling back and forth. Cover again. Kick out. Only a 2. River Sticks now trying to get the crowd going behind her again. I think she'll find the majority of this audience is going to be behind. Alex Webb puts him up into a brainbuster delivered by River Sticks. Leg is hooked. That might be it. Whoa. So close. So close. So close. River Sticks almost coming away with the victory right then and there. Alex Webb hard impact on the turnbuckle. Here comes Sticks. 2 knees. Meet turnbuckle as Webb gets out of the way. Webb now the takedown. Repeated right shots to the head of the champion. Sticks rolling to the outside. The crowd clearly behind Alex Webb tonight. Webb again with a victory will choose the stipulation for the championship match next Saturday night at XFW Fight Night. Kick out again by the champion. River Sticks refusing to stay down. And that's why she's got the championship. Drop kick again countered by Alex Webb. Webb picks her up, drops her down, plants her face first on the canvas. We got a cover. Kick out again by Sticks. Unbelievable. These 2 refusing to stay down. Collar double tie. Sticks comes out with a chop in the midsection. Sticks hooks on Johnny Sorrows, but instantly Alex Webb right shots to the head. Shakes off the champion. Snapmare almost. Sticks rolls through and takes her down. Sticks again with the cover. Double unhook. And again the brainbuster delivered. Unbelievable. And Webb again gets the shoulder up. Again, folks, the championship is not on the line tonight. This is just for the stipulation. These 2 will meet again in 8 days. Sticks looking for the drowning sorrow again. She locks it on. She has it locked on. Webb's in trouble. Webb's in trouble. Can she get out? Can she break the hold a second time? She's got a tap. River Sticks will pick the stipulation for the championship bout between these 2. River Sticks in a phenomenal force to be reckoned with tonight. Wow. What a turn of events between these 2. What a fantastic match. River Sticks, Alex Webb taking each other to their limit. But River Sticks victorious. River Sticks getting everything she's got to pick the stipulation for the match she will have with Alex Webb 8 days from tonight, folks, at XFW Fight Night right here on Bloodsport 6 streaming. Now, the ministry has been a very powerful force to be reckoned with as of late here at XFW. Drago continuing to build what a lot of folks refer to as an army here in XFW, time and time again. For the lack of a better term, stealing souls, if you will, as ever since River Sticks came into the fold here in XFW. and pulls in with Drago, the two combining forces. Next thing you know, Drago has a small rivalry with the Wildcat, Owen Bush. And then Bush gets a victory over Drago, and then the next thing we know, Bush goes missing. And then 2 days later, Bush comes out, now the Wanderer under Drago's spell. And then we see Fenwick taken under the wing. And now just referred to as the Monster Fenwick. And by the way, we still get letters and calls from Walter Fenwick's mother. We're just no longer answering because we don't have an answer what to tell her. We have no explanation of what the hell happened and why her baby boy is now walking around looking like a zombie with Drago. So I'm sorry, Mrs. Fenwick. I have no answers for you. You'll have to talk to Drago. You don't want to do that anyway. But the ministry has been on a rampage here in XFW. And again, later tonight, Walter, the Monster Fenwick, will be in action later tonight. Not only that, folks, we've got a tornado tag match later on, a triple threat tornado tag match to see who will face Hazard Warning at XFW Fight Night for the XFW Tag Team Champions. Stay tuned. That one will be outstanding, as well as our main event, champion versus champion, Sean Owens going head-to-head with Ramon Cruz. But right now, a rematch from last week as the Purple Haze, Rick the Dragon Fletcher, goes toe-to-toe with Tiger Ramirez next on XFW Danger Zone. All right, folks, this is again a rematch from last week.
The following contest
as these two went head-to-head.
One fall. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara.
Claws out is correct.
Weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez and Rick the Dragon Fletcher having words backstage after Fletcher was, well, from what people said, Fletcher was trying to add some flavor to the food table backstage. And Tiger Ramirez, a bit of a health nut. These two got into it. Tiger Ramirez walked away with the victory. And again, here comes Rick the Dragon Fletcher, the man with the purple
And
mist.
his opponent from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Rick the Dragon Fletcher, a.k.a. the Purple Haze of XFW. Again, folks, I want to reiterate that the smoke, the purple cloud you see is something that's in the Dragon's contract. He wanted that there. It's part of his entrance, it's in his contract, but a lot of folks complain about the smell, the stickiness of the fog that comes off it. And many folks feel it is not regulation fog machine, it is not normal. Folks complain of getting somewhat of a contact high from it. And you see, Fletcher himself normally does not look, well, let's say, stable, if you will. But regardless, Hayes, an outstanding in-ring competitor. And this is a rematch between these two last week that got hot and heavy. But again, Fletcher catching a lot of controversy for his actions backstage, how he handles himself, and how he deals with his extracurricular activities, so to speak. Hell, some folks that say they don't even like locking up with this man because you get a contact high from touching him. But here we go, folks. We're off and running. Rick the Dragon Fletcher, collar time now with Tiger Ramirez. Fletcher now striving him back to the corner. Both men now struggling. Mike and Tura going to break it up as a standoff. Oh, and Fletcher lands a shot right to the snout. And Ramirez fires right back. Takes him over. Head scissors. Fletcher taking a bit of a cheap shot there. Picks him up. Drops him down. Suplex driver style. Tiger Ramirez, an outstanding in-ring competitor here in XFW, one of our most premier luchadors. Still looking for his first ever championship here in XFW. Seems to just get to the top of where he needs to go. And then sideline. Had an opportunity to challenge for the United States Championship. But again, going toe-to-toe with Fletcher has seemed to take him off that trail. Well, shoulder tackle, but look at Tiger Ramirez rolling through Innovative offense by Tiger. Fletcher looked like he knocked him down with a shoulder strike, but the Dragon rolled over. Tiger rolled right through and took Fletcher down. Swing and a miss now. Tiger dodging out of the way, using that quick agility and speed, and lands a super kick square under the chin. Good night. Tiger now continuing to build the offense, carrying on the momentum. Fletcher cuts him off. Nice arm drag by Fletcher. Fletcher now double underhook into a powerbomb. Fletcher throwing out some new moves tonight on Danger Zone. Tilt-a-war slam now from Fletcher. But Ramirez getting right back to his feet relatively quickly. We know Ramirez has the endurance, the stamina to go toe-to-toe with some of XFW's biggest stars. He's proven that time and time again. Dragon on top. Off comes Ramirez with a hellacious leg drop from the top rope. Tiger's going back up. That is a far way out for Ramirez to go. Ramirez perched on that top rope, waiting for Fletcher. Fletcher's not going to get back to his feet. Ramirez changes his mind, realizes how far out he was. Fletcher with a wild swing, right to the side. Looked like he caught him right in the ear with that one. Didn't catch all of it, but caught enough to slow down Ramirez. Again, the tilt-a-war slam now from the Dragon. Big time body slash now from Fletcher, but too close to the ropes. Ramirez easily gets out of the pin. Ramirez now on the count. Ramirez can turn this match around in the blink of an eye. He's got the Dragon up. Oh, Buckle Bomb. A move that has been banned in the WWE due to repeated injuries, people separating shoulders, and more. We do not ban moves here in XFW. Not only that, but Tiger Ramirez's move, the Tiger's tail, the full momentum enziguri, has been asked by wrestlers to ban because of the brutal impact it has. But again, we don't ban moves here in XFW. So the Tiger's tail enziguri is here to stay, and I'm sure Fletcher is trying to avoid it after he felt that impact last week in XFW programming and allowed Ramirez to get the pinfall victory. Ramirez now firing back again. Tilt-a-war head scissors, takes the Dragon over. The momentum carries him right to the outside floor. That might have been a happy accident for Fletcher. As Ramirez couldn't go for a cover, throws him back inside. Fletcher now going to go for a walkabout. Ramirez right back outside. Fletcher catching the clothesline. I think Ramirez just got baited. Oh, and a cutter on the outside, and he rolls back. It almost a Dragon sleeper. No submission on the outside. That was just sheer anger and brutality. Cornelius has put my mic closer, too far away. Thank you, Cornelius, for making the notification. Back in we go. Actually, I'm going to turn my microphone up a little bit more. Ramirez now takes him up. Oh, and a stomp on the feet. Tilt-a-war slam again by the Dragon. Kick out again by Tiger Ramirez. Kick in the midsection. Both men battling back and forth now. Dragon takes him up again. Holds on to the head. What the hell is this? Oh my dear Lord! Whoa, and Ramirez jumps right back to his feet. Fletcher sliding right outside. Ramirez in pursuit. The Dragon now back inside the ring. He wants no part of Tiger after that. That was insane. That was insane. Both men now on the outside filtering each other out. Watching as both men on the outside of the ring. Fletcher now back inside. Fletcher goes to the top. Comes off. Oh my good Lord. Fletcher diving off the top with a bulldog. Oh, but Ramirez fires right back. What a battle between these two. Tiger set again into the steel step for a second time. Irish now back inside. The Dragon now going to the top rope. Dragon Raising his wings as he likes to call it. Off the top. Rainmaker elbow drop. But Tiger gets the shoulder up. Tiger gets the shoulder up just before the referee comes down with a 3 count. Shades of last week. Ramirez now driven into the turnbuckle by the Dragon. Dragon picks him up again into a second time. Oh, and one hell of a clothesline. Ramirez now rolls to the outside. The match turned into a complete 180 after these two battling it out. Ramirez now throws him back inside. Both men now back inside the ring. Ramirez, collar him one time. Dragon with a shock in the face. Body hooks. Wild right swing by Fletcher. Ramirez dodges out of the way. And a shot right to the knee. Fletcher now hooks him up. Pile driver. Old school pile driver by Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Fletcher goes right back to the top rope. Fletcher calling his shot. He's going to try it again. Off the top again with the elbow drop. That does it. Ramirez just tried to get the shoulder up, but it was too late. The pinfall had happened. There was the Dragon sleeper on the outside. Rick the Dragon Fletcher, there was just anger as these two battle out in one hell of a match tonight on Danger Zone. That was outstanding. What a knockdown, drag-out match between these two. Off the top rope, the elbow connects by Fletcher.
Here is your winner, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Rick the Dragon Fletcher victorious tonight on Danger Zone. What a hell of a match between those two. What an outstanding battle back and forth between those two guys. But again, this all started because Dragon tried to make some extra folks some extra happy backstage, unknowns to their own feelings, when he tried to add some flavor, as he said, to the catering table backstage. Tiger Ramirez took a lot of offense to it. Attacked Fletcher last week. The two had a hellacious match last week. Absolutely 5-star match, which led to Ramirez getting the victory. But now this rematch, Fletcher coming back and pinning him. Maybe this will be the end of it. We don't know. I know Ramirez likes this style of match. He looks forward to having solid matches. Fletcher, on the other hand, is a little, can I use the word flaky? Flighty? Weird? Interesting. Whatever you want to say, folks. It is a phenomenal to see those two guys go out inside the ring. Both men on top of their A game. Fantastic professional wrestling. Even if there is some kind of medicinal medicine going on with Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Again, we know Tiger Ramirez is a bit of a health nut, does not believe in that kind of stuff. To each their own, but it seems to have sparked a little bit of rivalry between the two. Now again, folks, later on tonight, our main event, Sean 2.0 Owens will be going head-to-head with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, Ramon Cruz. Now both these guys will have their championships on the line. 8 nights from tonight on XFW Fight Night, right here at Bloodsport 6 streaming. Ramon Cruz will be going head-to-head with #1 contender, Hiro Katsuyori. And Sean Owens will be defending the United States Championship against Josh the Coach, Clemens' former partner and current rival. Now, Owens and Clemens have been battling back and forth for a while now, even interjecting Mason Storm into this scenario. So it should be interesting what will transpire at XFW Fight Night. Now, also tonight, we will have a Tornado Triple Threat Tag Team match, provided the game doesn't crash. 3 teams battling it out, all 6 men in the ring at one time. The winning team will walk away the #1 contenders and challenge Hazard Warning at XFW Fight Night for the championship match. But right now, folks, we're heading on ringside for more one-on-one action next on XFW.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Entourage from Cherry
And here
Hill, New
comes
Jersey,
Mark Collins.
weighing in at 220 pounds, Mark Collins.
Collins, a former multi-time champion here at XFW. Collins, the only man in XFW to capture 2 championships at the same time, holding the United States Championship and the XFW Internet Championship at the same time. If it wasn't for this young man's piss-poor attitude and that slimy weasel at ringside that he's got, Morgan Steiner, Collins could really be a top player here in XFW. Not that he's already not now, but imagine what this kid could do with the right attitude. But tonight he's got a big mountain to climb. I was going to be going toe-to-toe with XFW's current G.I. Joe, the Tank,
His opponent from
a.k.a.
San
Sam
Diego,
Ford.
weighing in at 329 pounds, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Sam Ford, the former United States Marine, making his way down the ringside. Built Ford tough. Likes to scream, "Yo, Joe," inspired to join the U.S. military by the 1980s G.I. Joe cartoon. And now here in XFW, so the USA, the American Dream signs in the audience. The fans do love Big Sam Ford. Here we go. Ford comes out with a haymaker already and levels Collins down to the canvas. Collins gets taken up and down the belly by the suplex. Ford off to a brutal start here. Mark Collins giving up nearly 100 pounds in this match. Collins down, nice crucifix, takes the big man over. Collins will need to use that experience he has inside the ring, being an XFW original, being here since day one with XFW, his speed, his agility, and not to mention the numbers game is against Sam Ford, as you see Morgan Steiner on the outside. But right now, Sam Ford is tossing Collins around like a sack of potatoes. Collins with a counter. Swinging wildly forward, Collins dodges out of the way, and a right hand now from Collins. Collins turns the tables. Uppercut from Collins, connects right under the chin, and you see Morgan Steiner on the outside celebrate. Steiner, 1 point earlier in 2020, had almost every championship in his stable, all except the women's championship, which has still eluded himself and T. Adams. Collins now pulls the big man off the apron, blasting his face off the side of the ring. Ford absorbed that last shot, though, almost as if it did nothing, and tosses Collins to the side. Hits him up, Dom, bounces him off the barricade. Tosses him right inside the ring. Ghost of All Gaming's over on Twitch. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to XFW. XFW is a fully produced digital wrestling program, booked and run based on storylines just as a real wrestling promotion. Right hand now by Ford. And tosses Collins up and over his head. Again like nothing. Look at this impact, folks. Boom! Big time takedown there. Look at this by Ford. Up and right over. Ford again with a haymaker lariat takes Collins down. Collins with an early kick out though. Almost instantaneous, barely a 1 count. And that's why this man was the only dual champion here in XFW. Up and down, suplex now. Ford now building some rhythm. Putting together And again, the clothesline from Ford, damn near taking Collins' head off. I should bring the turnbuckle. Uh-oh, Ford's got that look in his eye. Ford comes off with that brutal shoulder tackle and levels Collins. Covered by Ford. 1, 2. Collins again gets the shoulder up. Both men getting back to their feet. Clothesline now by Collins. Lays in a second one. Collins now trying to put some momentum back together. But can he stave off the brutality? It is Sam Ford. Takedown now by Collins. Collins with a soccer ball kick right to the middle of the spine. Follows up with an elbow drop. Collins now in control and goes for the eyes. Raking back. Oh, Ford connects with an elbow, but Collins fights on. How's your with the turnbuckle now? Collins trying to finish him off, trying to possibly go for that clothesline or that drop kick on the top, but Ford catches him. Up on the shoulder. Oh, and drops him down right on the turnbuckle. Up we go. Powerbomb. Ford leveling. Mark Collins with a powerbomb. Uh-oh. Collins beat his chest. Turret kick right to the face. Morgan Steiner looks like he felt that one. Collins still gets the shoulders up. Again, the resiliency of this young man is outstanding. And a swinging clothesline. Collins misses. Both men swinging. Up and down. Collins, nice counter again. Takes Ford over. Mark Collins now in control. That experience of multi-years here in XFW showing through as he's taking it to Big Sam Ford. Now stomping away the big man. That kick seemed to do nothing to Ford. The uppercut does. Collins now in control. Takes him over. Beautiful monkey flip by Collins. Impressive that he can even get the big man over with that maneuver. Counter again by the big man. Comes in with a clothesline. And follows through with a spear. Good Lord. And a big right hand. Cobra clutch. Into a side Russian leg sweep. Ford now again. Lining up the turret. Collins in trouble. And again the kick. Right to the chin by Collins by Big Sam Ford. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Big Sam Ford laying in the shots. And the turret kick connects and puts down Collins for the 3 count. Here's the brutal shoulder block by the Tank and level Collins across the ring. But Collins again continuously getting the shoulder up, proving he's resilient, showing the willpower, the drive. Surprisingly, Morgan Steiner kept his hands out of the match. Quite frankly, I think because he's afraid of Sam Ford. Collins held his own, but too much brutality. And Sam Ford walks away to victory tonight at Danger Zone. Sam Ford, the Tank, victorious tonight over Mark Collins here in XFW. Again, Collins is a very well-decorated competitor here in XFW. Just not very well-liked, mainly because of his attitude and because of Morgan Steiner. That piece of garbage, snake in the grass. I could go on and on and on and on, folks, but I won't. It's just, it is what it is. Morgan Steiner used to be the head referee here in XFW. I got to go off my rant. Morgan Steiner used to be the head referee and then retired. I've had dinner with Morgan Steiner, folks. He was an outstanding man, a top-notch referee here in XFW. And then he retired. And everyone was sad to see the man go. But then out of nowhere, he comes back in less than 6 months' time and registers as a manager. Instantly signs Seth Walker, Mark Collins, Blake the Body Harris. And just like that, the whole scope of XFW changed. Now, since then, Blake the Body Harris has broken off from the group, but Steiner has been dominating XFW for over a decade with his crew. Time and time again, Seth Walker is a 6-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Collins is a 2-time United States Champion and a 3-time United States Championship and a 1-time Internet Champion, and the first ever XFW competitor to hold 2 titles at the same time. Wolf GM, thank you for following. Thank you for hitting that button, and thank you for showing some support here at XFW. We're glad you like our programming. Hope we'll stay to watch future episodes as we continue to broadcast here on Bloodsport 6 Streaming. I'm done with my rant about Morgan Steiner. Now let's head down the ring for more one-on-one action next on XFW Danger Zone. Mary Barrett, welcome to the show. Thank you for clicking on. And here comes Lee Bischoff.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hall of Fame City, Ohio. Weighing in at 240 pounds.
Lee Bischoff, the blue-collar battler, the every man's wrestler, does not come off as your typical in-ring performer, but does an outstanding job inside the square circle and performs at an outstanding level. Bischoff had an outstanding win last week against the maniacal Glee. Johnny Ivan, thank you for liking the stream. And returning, ladies and gentlemen, to the square circle, El Yanator. El Yanator, the on-again, off-again partner of Pedro Ortiz Jr.
From Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 327 pounds, Trash Man.
The man who is literally the janitor here in XFW, who has managed to get himself a performing contract. He has studied under Pedro Ortiz Jr. He's had a number of outstanding high-profile wins. Someone just needs to get him some better gear because I'm pretty sure that's the same outfit he cleaned up the arena earlier today for. Bischoff has had a sketchy year so far here in XFW in 2020. Up and down battles, a couple wins, some losses here and there, but he stays resilient. But right now he catches a powerbomb into a cover already from El Yanator, but gets the shoulder up. El Yanator looking for a quick victory there. I don't think he'll find one at the expense of Lee Bischoff. Wolf GM, thank you for that compliment. I would go to the XFW show if he was in real life as well. Bischoff counters through. Corkscrew Dragon Legwood takes El Yanator down at the knee. And now into the arm. Bischoff wraps it around. Side Russian leg sweep with the arm planted behind him. Changes Sean Owens. And a kick by Bischoff. Bischoff last week survived an utter catastrophic beatdown by the maniacal Glee. Glee seemed to want to show off for the audience and it backfired on him. Bischoff surviving. Absolute hellacious fall. Not to mention Glee coming off the top of the ladder to the outside. And Bischoff able to knock off the maniacal one. Bischoff right now off the ropes. Comes down big time. Splash from the middle rope by Vader on El Yanator. Kick out again by El Janitor. Again, the training that he caught under the tutelage of Pedro Ortiz Jr., a multi-time United States champion, a two-time XFW World Heavyweight Champion. Pedro Ortiz Jr. taking this young man under his wing, showing him the way of the wrestler, the way of the luchador, and it has definitely increased his in-ring abilities. El Janitor there with a counter. Bischoff sent to the outside after a shoulder tackle by El Janitor. Both men now on the outside. Bischoff rolling through, but El Janitor catches him with a nice right hand. Into a wheelbarrow and down into a bulldog. Again, we talk about the lucha style that El Janitor has learned from Pedro Ortiz Jr., and that is the kind of moves you've seen from Pedro, and now you see El Janitor mimic him, using those same style moves inside the ring, and for this matter on the outside of the ring. And now a flying hand scissors by El Janitor. Referee up to a 6 count. These guys need to get back inside the ring. Bischoff rolling out of the way. Gets back inside. Bischoff now full head of steam and a shoulder tackle. Bischoff, just like that, cut off all the momentum El Janitor had put together and stuffed him down. Oh, and now a DDT. Greg Davis, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Bischoff charging through the clothesline. El Janitor sent right back to the outside arena floor. Again, I want to thank everyone that is new, that is joining us here at XFW tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitch, whether you are on YouTube, or directly on Bloodsword6.com, thank you for tuning in tonight. Now Janitor coming back in. Bischoff catches him with a super kick. Bischoff is surprisingly agile for his size. Bischoff picks it up. Oh, drops him right on the back of his head on the knee. And Bischoff with his feet on the ropes. Bischoff with his feet on the ropes. But El Janitor gets the shoulder up. Oh, what a clothesline. Bischoff now looks like he's starting to get frustrated, using some underhand tactics. I've never seen anything like that from Bischoff before. And a DDT now. Bischoff now like a bull in a china shop, just beating the ever-loving hell out of El Janitor. Shot after shot, again a kick in the face. And now, blasting the head off the canvas. Good Lord, I have not seen this kind of fury from Lee Bischoff before. And another kick. Dylan, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Bischoff now with a shot across the back. El Janitor in trouble. Bischoff. Ooh, no shot to the kidney. Right to the lower back. Greg Davis, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan. El Janitor springing back to life. El Janitor a drop kick right below the chin. Perfectly executed. Char Khan, thank you for liking the stream. Bischoff counters out of the way. Shot again in the midsection. Big right hand by Bischoff. Wind up DDT again. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. Bischoff now pump handle position. And again, drops him across the back of the neck, right on top of the knee. That's it. The Hatred, thank you for liking the stream. I don't like it when that guy's in the audience. It creeps me the hell out. I won't lie. We've seen the Hatred pop into XFW shows, brutalizing a number of XFW superstars. But before I say it again, the guy creeps me the hell out. But Lee Bischoff victorious tonight over El Janitor. In one-on-one competition, El Janitor coming out strong, but Bischoff, there's that pump handle, and driving one more look from another angle. Watch El Janitor's head right on the back, his neck, across the knee of Bischoff. El Janitor can't recover, and now gets the 1, 2, 3, and Lee Bischoff walks away to victory tonight on Danger Zone.
Winner.
Lee Bischoff showing some new ferocity here in XFW. Again, the new attitude I've not seen from this young man in some time. a new level of anger and just power coming out of this young superstar. We've seen him have a lot of aggressive matches, but this new attitude coming from where it's at, folks, it's odd, it's new, but it's a side of Bischoff that we may need to see. As again, the guy's had a pretty rocky back and forth career here in XFW, but now he is starting to show some more life and get more wins under his belt, and it could take this kid right to the top. Excuse me. But again, folks, our main event tonight will feature the United States Champion going head-to-head with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, as Ramon Cruz will battle Sean Owens in our main event. And later on, a triple threat tornado tag team match to name #1 contenders for the XFW World Tag Team Champions that will challenge Hazard Warning at XFW Fight Night next Saturday night right here on XFW Bloodsport 6 streaming. I want to thank all the new fans that are joining in, all the new folks that hit the like button, the follow button. Thank you guys for joining us. Those folks over on Twitch who are hosting us, and also new followers over there, and the folks over on YouTube who are still chiming in as well. Thank you guys all for the love and the support you're showing XFW. Those folks that have hit the share button, those folks that have already sent stars, the folks that are buying t-shirts on Bloodsport6.com. Thank you guys for the continued support of XFW. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here doing this and continuing to grow our brand across the internet. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action as Danger Zone rolls on. Andre Stevens. Savage Andre Stevens making his way out to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Harlem, New York. Weighing in at 261 pounds. The Savage Andre Stevens.
The former boxer turned professional wrestling. Now making his way to the ring. This young man has had an explosive entrance into XFW, continues to impress those in the audience and in the locker room week in and week out. The ridiculously fast combinations he throws out, the haymaking shots. This kid has a long career here in XFW. But tonight he's going to go up against one of XFW's most popular superstars, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Sweet has had a phenomenal run here in XFW this year. 3 title runs alone, 2 as United States Champion, and 1 as the XFW Internet Champion. This young man at times seems to be nigh unstoppable inside the squared circle. Sweet looking to get himself back in a running opportunity for the XFW United States Championship. But standing in his way tonight will be the newcomer, Savage Andre Stevens, who's been on a bit of a run here lately in XFW. Both these men, very strong strikers, but very different styles, as Stevens is a boxer and Marshall Sweet, more of a martial arts background. Collar and elbow tie up now. Stevens fires off with a shoulder tackle. Stevens now the wraparound. Stevens has been looks like he's been putting in some work here. Sweet there with a takedown, driving the arm down the canvas. XFW is like the stream. One of our admins is in the house. Option down by Stevens. Oh, and a back elbow right under the chin of Sweet. Stevens taking a little bit much time to celebrate. I wouldn't wait for that. Couple jabs there. Sweet now counters through. Blocks the jab. Sweet! 2 feet to the chest of Stevens. You won't see that in a boxing ring. Ooh, Sweet! Blasting Stevens' face off the canvas. Counter by Savage Steve and a clothesline. Marshall Foskett, thank you again for sending stars our way. Thank you for the continued support. Stevens now gut wrench, takes him over into a suplex. Stevens goes for a cover. Easily. Sweet gets the shoulder up before a 2 count. Sweet slaps the hands away. The quick hands of Andre Stevens have gotten him very far in XFW, but Sweet, like I said before, a very solid striker, has been countering a number of shots by Stevens. Right now he's got him in a bad way, and a DDT. Setting up Stevens. Look at the angle on this, folks. And drives him like a lawn dart down to the canvas. Both men back to their feet. Sweet continuing the offense. Ripcord cutter. Stevens laying prone now. He might be out. Right hand blocked down by Stevens. He fires back. Again the jabs and quick shots. Body blows down. And haymaker right hands. Lefts. Stevens now laying into Sweet with a number of shots. And peels him out of the corner. And again we see the quick hands of Andre Stevens coming to life. The boxing background again showing its light as Stevens lays in to bad boy Marshall Sweet. Catches him in the air. Sweet looks like he's going for a dive, and Stevens catches him and drives him down the fallaway slam. We've gotten a little bit more of the background of Andre Stevens. He was a Golden Glove winner. Majority of his boxing matches ended in a knockout. But look at Sweet. There's a knockout shot right there from bad boy Marshall Sweet. Stevens rolling to the outside, trying to avoid a pin or submission attempt. Sweet not giving him any opportunity. What is this? Sweet 10-lift suplex from the middle rope brings Stevens right back into the fold. Sweet now a combination of series again. And the Meteora shot. Both knees laying in hard to Andre Stevens. That might be it right there. We got a cover. Stevens again gets the shoulder up. This young kid definitely has some get up and go. Walk to the outside of the ring now. Maybe looking for a corner. There's no rounds in wrestling, son. You got to get back inside the ring. Stevens now on the outside, pacing back and forth. Sweet anxiously awaiting his opponent's side of the ring. Stevens trying to shake it off, trying to make his own rounds in this match. Stevens now ready to come back in. Facing off with Sweet. Here we go. A quick jab right to the face of Sweet again. Lukamar, thank you for liking the stream. 2 jabs. Sweet fires right back down the forearm to the back of the head. Sweet now in control. Turns things around again. MD, thank you for liking the stream. Sweet tosses him to the outside. Uh-oh, Sweet. Full head of steam. Up and over. Holy hell. Double replay for that one. Sweet taking him through the air. Look at the height that he got with this, folks. Look at that dive. Trent Killer Seneca, thank you for liking the stream. Stevens lays him with a clothesline. Desperation shot by Savage Steve, Andre Stevens. Sweet right back inside the ring though. Wild swings by Andre. Nobody home. Sweet grabbing a front face lock. Into a DDT. Takes Stevens down. Jason Chaley, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Sweet now blasting his face off the canvas as these 2 young competitors battle back and forth. Hip toss now by Sweet. And follows through with a drop kick. Right to the face of Savage Steve. Right hand block. Lays it in a shot. Steve and Andre. Brian, thank you for liking the stream. Savage Steve now with a number of shots. Lays in hard to bad boy Marshall Sweet. Sweet now in a little bit of trouble. Counter by Steve. By Sweet into the corner we go. Snapmare now by the former United States champion. Sweet now in the turnbuckle. Oh my dear Lord, phenomenal. Moonsault by Sweet showing off the athleticism that he's known to use inside the ring. Stevens in trouble. Clothesline now by Marshall Sweet. Follows through the second one. Stevens fires through, catching a power slam after missing a haymaker. Bad boy Marshall Sweet now in control. Stevens with a shot. Oh my dear Lord. And a of nowhere, Stevens launches Sweet into the air. Holy hell! Stevens launching Sweet into the air and catching him with a right hand. And gets the pinfall victory. Sweet extending his hand. Welcome the new guy to the arena. Wow. We know Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has a hell of a reputation for being a good sport, and he showed it a little bit there. Johnny Ivan, we're glad you think this is awesome. Welcome to XFW. What a back and forth battle between those two guys. That was outstanding. Marshall Sweet coming up on the loser end of the purse tonight. But again, you look at those two guys, and the Savage Andre Stevens has a little bit of a surprise factor, folks. But again, you see how quick that right hand came out. You see how close of a match those two had. It was outstanding back and forth action in between those two. Stop poking me. Back and forth battle, and again, both those guys so quick to throw their hands around, so outstanding inside the ring. Both men very much strikers. But Andre Stevens coming from the boxing background, Marshall Sweet coming from a martial arts background. I'm myself, I think that maybe Sweet underestimated the abilities of Andre Stevens tonight. But again, I don't think that'll happen again. I hope to see a rematch between those two. That was 5-star match right there. Angelita, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Would you stop? I'm sorry, folks. Our interns here sometimes have no manners. What? I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting a note. No, he was already on the card tonight. He doesn't I'm sorry, folks. From what I understand, Eliana Tor has requested a second. Do we do that? Eliana Tor has requested a second match. He already wrestled tonight. We don't do that. Again, I want to thank you guys all for tuning in to XFW tonight. It's happening. All right, folks. From what I understand, Eliana Tor was very upset with his loss earlier tonight to Lee Bischoff. So has somehow asked for another match that wasn't on the card. Card subject to change, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm about to apologize for what's going to happen to Eliana Tor. Folks, let's head down to ringside. This is going to be bad. Eliana Tor, it seems, walked into the office in the back and demanded a second match. And folks, it was granted. However, I don't think Eliana Tor is going to be happy about his opponent tonight as the monster Fenwick comes out onto the rampway.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
two members of the ministry here in XFW. The Monster Fenwick.
The Monster Fenwick.
And you see right behind him, the Wanderer Owen Bush, two members of the ministry. And again, folks, Eliana Tor had a phenomenal match. Easy Like Sunday Morning is now following. That song is going to be stuck in my head now, but thank you for joining us as well. Easy Like Sunday Morning. That's just fun to say out loud. Thank you guys, the new fans, the new followers we got here in XFW. Again, whether you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch, thank you for joining us here as our XFW flagship show continues, XFW Danger Zone. This has got bad news written all over it, folks. The Monster Fenwick inside the ring. And for whatever reason it was, Eliana Tor asked for a second match, and now he's going to get it. However, I can guarantee you he's not going to be happy about who he gets to face now tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, Eliana Tor for his second time tonight for whatever reason. I got to give him credit. He's got the fight. He's got the determination, the willpower, the drive. However, I question his motives. And quite frankly, I question his sanity.
327 pounds, Trash Man.
As he's making his way out to the ring. Uh-oh, Fenwick. Fenwick already getting back inside the ring. Tor gets a shot from Fenwick. I'm not sure what happened there. Bouncing him off the top of the ropes. Fenwick taking an early advantage. Fenwick now stomping away at Tor. Picks him up by the throat, tossing him down to the canvas. Good Lord. Ooh, and a chop from Fenwick, the monster of the ministry. Tor fighting out of his way, shoving Fenwick across. Impressive moves by Tor, but again, how much does he have left in the tank? He had a knockdown, drag-out match earlier on with Lee Bischoff, and now battling the monster Fenwick inside the ring. Tor with the arm, takes Fenwick over in a monkey flip. The monster rolling underneath the ropes now. The monster might have gotten more in his battle than he thought. Shot to the midsection now. Tor up and over, and takes the monster down. Oh, and a bulldog again. We saw that same maneuver earlier tonight when he took on Lee Bischoff. Can Tor do the unthinkable? Oh, Fenwick turned it right around. Fenwick now. Oh, puts all the weight again on the back of Tor, and Fenwick now back inside. And the monster goes right back outside. The referee will have to restart the count. Oh, and an elbow shot to the face to Fenwick. Tor struggling to continue. Wants another match. He got it, but I'm sorry for what he got. As he gets the biggest man in the ministry, the 400-plus pound Walter Fenwick, now known as the Monster. And Tor now being picked apart. Tor now a chin buster, trying to take the big man down. Calling a Botaya. Fenwick shoves him away. And again picks him up by the throat and tosses him again down to the canvas. Mama Fenwick's baby boy is no longer the innocent, naive wrestler we saw. He's now a force to be reckoned with here in XFW. Tor flying in, and again the bulldog. Tor trying everything he can to keep this big man off his feet. Fenwick dodges out of the way relatively quick for such a large man. He just drives him down to the canvas again. Fenwick just laying in the heavy shots. You see on the Yamamoto Bluetooth device, Tor has already possibly sustained a chest injury. Oh my dear Lord! Oh my dear Lord! Fenwick literally just sat on Tor's chest, and you saw the device I just talked about instantly went to red as Fenwick put all that weight on Tor. And now a hip press. Oh, goes for a second with nobody home. Tor trying to fight through the mess, trying to keep his hopes alive. Takes him over. Tor in trouble. Fenwick drops the elbow right across the chest. That's it. Tor gave it his all, gave it his best. But after having a brutal match earlier with Lee Bischoff challenging a match and getting handed, look at this. Look at that. That right there was the beginning of the end for Tor. And then the elbow drop and just a dead weight across the chest. Very few people are able to get that massive structure off their chest. When Fenwick does that, it is brutal, folks. Johnny Ivins is asking, you shall receive. Sometimes you got to be careful what you ask for. You just may get it. And that's what happened to Tor. That was difficult to watch. Tor hopefully is in not dire conditions after the 2 brutal beatings tonight. You got to give the guy a lot of credit for having to get up and go to get out there a second time on the same card, but it's wow, it's rough. Brian, I did get to listen to some of that new AC/DC album, and it was absolutely awesome. Glad to see AC/DC. Ooh, punching my microphone. Got a little excited there. Glad to see AC/DC has a new album out. I wish I could play that kind of music during XFW, because I would definitely put a couple of those songs in our stream, but then YouTube and Twitch and everything else would shut us down because it's licensed music, and the rights to that are way too expensive. So it is what it is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, up next, barring the game doesn't crash, is our 6-man, 3-team tornado match to name our new number 1 contenders for the XFW Tag Team Championships. Now, I won't lie, the match has me a little scared because 2K20 has a tendency to crash when you got this much getting loaded in. We had a trouble with our main event yesterday during the afternoon XFW Crossfire. I'm hoping this one won't have the same problem, so we'll see. But again, 3 teams, the White Dragons, Pain and Terror, and the Costa Nostra. One of these teams will challenge Hazard Warning at XFW Fight Night for the XFW Tag Team Championships. Now, all 3 of these teams are former Tag Team Champions. All 3 lately have been blowing up the tag team division, trying to get another opportunity at Tag Team Gold. So now we've got to wait and see who will walk away with this victory tonight. Who will pull off the victory and challenge Hazard Warning at XFW Fight Night? Now, Hazard Warning has been on an absolute run here as the tag team champions ever since winning the championships a couple months ago. They have knocked down a lot of teams people did not think they had the ability to overcome. But they have. They continue to endure. They continue to push on and do a very phenomenal job, even though they take a lot of shortcuts inside the square circle. Both Keith Hale and Liam Phelps do a lot of underhanded tactics to hold on to those championship titles. We've seen them do it in the past, and they've done it a number of times over and over and over again. So we'll see if they can contend with whoever walks away with this match tonight and becomes the new number 1 contenders. I keep watching the screen out of the corner of my eye, waiting for the big blue screen to go. I'm hoping we just get right to the match and we don't have a crash. There's the crash. Well, folks, what we're going to do is we're going to have to hold off on that match. I don't want to sit here and keep trying to reboot the game if it's going to be difficult tonight. Sometimes too much goes on, so we'll have to redo another match for that. We're going to push past that one, and we'll get that match later on in the day for you guys. I'm not going to sit here and struggle with it like we did yesterday. There was a small patch that came out the other day. There was an upload, and I think something went a little wonky, because every time I have a match with 6 folks on there, Cornelius knows what I'm talking about. Cornelius was sitting through Crossfire the other day and watches. I kept trying to load it and load it and load it. I went through every commercial we had, and it did. Brian, I did have my new update for the PS4. That is already installed. It's just 2K20. Whenever you've got a lot of created characters going on the screen, sometimes it has this ability. I haven't seen this many crashes in a long time. So a lot of times what I can do is I can get some matches done. I can play them outside the universe, and then they go through just fine. But we'll come up with another way to name the number 1 tag team for next week. We'll get on our programming, and we'll get that stuff going up. So let us get back in the universe, and we will go past that match, and we'll get that one up for you guys later. The Tornado Tag matches are a lot of fun, and they're very chaotic, and it's a whirlwind of excitement, but I don't want to sit here all night long and keep trying to reload that match when it's not going to work. So we are going to just go right through that match, and we're going to go right to our main event and get that loaded up as Sean Owens goes toe-to-toe with Ramon Cruz. Now, as I've said in the past, both these guys are outstanding in-ring competitors. Sean Owens has been dominating the United States division ever since capturing the XFW United States Championship. He has put down every competitor that has come his way. And in the past, Brian says, I hope next year's 2 game is better. Brian, I do too. Since they skipped 2K21, next year we'll get 2K22, hopefully, and they get all the bugs worked out. Honestly, I am more excited the fact that Ukes is supposed to put out their own game. I have been trying to follow this and try to get more information. And what I do, I'm putting together a new news show for Blood Sword 6 streaming, and I'm going to have a video game segment on there. And Ukes separated is going to do their own game. And there's big rumors they're going to do their own 100% just create a wrestler video game. They're going to put all the stuff that 2K wouldn't allow them to put into this game. So I'm hoping I can just get a fresh start, a new game, and just create all of the XFW guys, a bigger roster, more stuff to do. Because when we do these shows digitally, we're confined to what the games will allow us to do. I'm trying to find ways to get more creative and get more media on XFW for more stuff. And I'm this close to getting done what I want done. It just takes more time. But if Ukes comes out with that 100% creative wrestler game, I will flip my shit excited. Owen saying it's going to be the AEW game. There is rumors on that. If they put out that game and that one's spectacular, I'll jump to that game as long as I have the same creative freedom I do with 2K20. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed I get that. But folks, we're going to head to the ringside. Our main event, mere seconds away on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes the United States champion now.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Grapplers from Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 239 pounds, one half of the Natural, Sean Owens.
Thank you, Brian. I will actually look for that trailer later on. But right now, the United States champion, Sean Owens, dubbed Sean 2.0 Owens by the XFW fans, making his way inside the square circle. The former tag team champion took a hiatus from wrestling after his former partner turned on him, Josh Clements. Has since come back, reinvented himself. He puts the phoenix you see on his jacket and on his tights as a visual representation of him rising from the ashes of his old tag team life. But tonight he'll go toe-to-toe with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, Ramon Cruz.
Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the
Ramon Cruz, the XFW. Whoa, look at this. Owens charging in. Cruz dropping the belt. Whoa, here we go. These two have no love lost between them. They have met in the past before. They have battled left and right. And Cruz lands him with a shot. Cruz now with the championship belt. Oh, and blasts Owens in the head with the World Heavyweight Championship. Unbelievable. Owens now tossed to the outside ring. The bell is not officially rung. This match is not officially started. If it was, Cruz would have been disqualified for using the championship belt in the fashion that he just did. Cruz now sending the United States champion into the ring post. Again, the match has not even officially begun. And a second time, Cruz now relentless. And blasts his head off the ring post. Come on. Cruz now tossing his shirt onto the side. Have we got an official bell yet? Cruz in a clothesline. Micah Turner now calling for the bell, but it might be too little too late as Ramon Cruz is just laying into the United States champion. Big right hand now by the World Heavyweight Champion. Owens with a counter. Owens now dumps him on the back of his head. Owens trying to turn this match around and try to carry this momentum into next Saturday night. Neither one of these guys wants to walk away with a loss tonight, as it could affect their momentum into XFW Fight Night 8 nights from tonight. Owens now wrapping him up. Clothesline. Owens is a longtime tag team competitor here in XFW. Part of True Style with Josh the Coach Clements. The two had a number of successful championship runs as tag team champions. But the last run they had, Coach blamed Owens for the loss. The two had a short rivalry. And Owens stepped away from XFW for a number of months until coming back and now having a successful singles career, which seems to have infuriated the coach. And now with the coach with his new protege, new partner Mason Storm, they're hell-bent on ruining Sean Owens' life. But right now, in front of him, he's got a whole other world to deal with as Ramon Cruz is starting to lay in some heavy damage. Cruz goes for a stomp. Owens out of the way. Owens drives him down. Owens now wrenching back on the arm, trying to get the champion to submit. Cruz fighting his way out. Oh, and shoving Owens face first into the ropes. Goes for the low drop kick. Nobody home. Wraps up the arm and a drop kick right to the shoulder by the United States champion. Both men back to their feet now. Owens picks him up into a brainbuster. The champion leveled by Owens. Sean Owens, a fantastic in-ring competitor, puts a lot of people away with what he calls the Owens lock, a phenomenal cross-arm breaker. Cruz down in the corner, drops him down. Cruz, however, has been known to be a very avid. Oh, spinning drop kick by Cruz. Levels Sean Owens. We've got to cover.
1, 2.
Owens gets the shoulder up. Last week in XFW programming, we saw the Destroyer poke his head out and attack the World Heavyweight Champion outside the ring, even though the Destroyer's not cleared to wrestle. Still recovering from some minor knee surgery that was provided by Yamamoto Industries to repair some damaged cartilage and bone in the Destroyer's knee. Ramon Cruz gets leveled now at ringside with a clothesline by Owens. Both these men now battling back and forth. Ramon Cruz with a fireman's carry on the outside.
4.
Into the table we go.
5.
Bouncing his head off the table again, and a drop kick to the knee.
6.
Referee up to a 6 count. Ramon Cruz finally getting him back inside. Back and forth action from these two. Again, a counter by Sean 2.0 Owens. Owens now in control, dragging the champion across the ring. Owens tossing him to the outside. Owens now, is he going to? He is. Owens through the ropes. Missile drop kick to the chest of the World Heavyweight Champion. That is a move Owens would not dare do in his past. When he was part of Team True Style, they felt that the flash and circumstance moves were not to be used. Nothing but pure grappling style wrestling. But since then, since coming back, Owens has adapted his in-ring style, sticking to the true technical form and adding some more of the high-flying style moves. Oh, and again, the kick by Ramon Cruz. Cruz down with the right hand. Uh-oh, Cruz, electric chair German suplex. Could we see it? Levels Owens, but doesn't go for the cover. Ramon Cruz now showing off. He nailed Owens with the suplex. Oh, and another right hand. Oh, good Lord, he's going to go for it again. Cruz levels him again. Good Lord.
2.
Owens got the shoulder up. Owens got the shoulder up. Cruz looked a little astonished there for a second. Cruz down with a clothesline. Landing an elbow shot. Owens with a counter and a strike right to the knee. Owens now working on the arm. And Ramon Cruz again with a shot across the head. Sends the United States Champion over the top rope. And a right hand by Owens. Owens now springboard drop kick connects to the head of the World Heavyweight Champion. Cruz dodging out of the way and again goes low. Cruz again goes low and takes out Owens. German uppercut now from the champion. Dropping to his knee, can't capitalize. Both men now exhausted from this match. Champion versus champion tonight in XFW. And again, Cruz lands another shot to the head of Sean Owens. Owens with a counter up and over the top rope. Cruz holds on. Owens sends him again to the outside arena floor. Battling back and forth, the United States Champion versus the World Heavyweight Champion. And Cruz sends him again to the inside. And lights him up with an elbow right to the nose.
3.
Cruz, you see him stretching out his shoulder there. Oh, come on. Alyssa Marie, thank you for liking the stream. Cruz now tearing apart the Bloodsword6.com table where we take our online t-shirt orders. Both men now back inside. Cruz sends the champion, the United States champion, again up and over. Owens didn't look like he knew where he was. Still out of his feet. Owens fires back. Drop kick now by Owens and bounces Cruz off the apron with that shot. Cruz counters through, spinning heel kick, lighting up Shawn Owens. Both these men have to be careful. Neither one can afford an injury at the hands of one another. Oh, and Owens again. Sent into the steel ring post by Ramon Cruz.
5.
Referee up to a 5 count. Both these guys need to get back inside the ring. Owens sends him into the barricade. Right hands now from Owens. Repeated shots. Cruz is out. Elbow drop down by Owens.
8.
I don't think either one had realized what the count is up to as they continue to fight on the outside. Double drop kick now again by Cruz. We've got a double count out. We've got a double count out between these two. Ramon Cruz battling on the outside, too much time, neither guy getting back inside the ring. A phenomenal match ruined. Well, I shouldn't say ruined, just come to a very unfruitful end as these two battle on the outside of the ring. Again, folks, champion versus champion, what a way to go. But again, we are 8 days away from XFW Fight Night. We'll see you next week. There will be no show tomorrow night. Stop poking me again. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. What is your problem? It seems, folks, we're going backstage. We've got something going on backstage. The Destroyer with Cruz. The Destroyer's in the house. The Destroyer is in the house. The Destroyer backstage attacking Ramon Cruz. The Destroyer, not scheduled to be here. Still not cleared to wrestle. Still recovering from his knee. Cruz with the head scissors takes the Destroyer over. The Destroyer now with a neckbreaker. The Destroyer not supposed to be here. As soon as Ramon Cruz got through the curtains backstage, the Destroyer showing up. And Ramon Cruz again with a takedown. These two have been battling. Cruz taking the championship away from the Destroyer in very, very circumstantial, shady tactics. The Destroyer has not let it go since, and now is backstage brutalizing the champion. Into the locker room they go. Ramon Cruz just had a hellacious match with Shawn Owens down the Destroyer with a garbage can. Cruz dodging out of the way. Cruz again attacking the knee of the Destroyer. That surgically repaired knee of the Destroyer. Cruz again going for a kick. The Destroyer countering out of the way. Scoop slam on the arena floor. Oh no, the Destroyer now with a steel chair in hand. And a shot right to the top of the head. The Destroyer now brandishing a steel chair again. And a shot. Johnny Evans, thank you for now following. And a Destroyer gets leveled by Ramon Cruz. Both these men have absolutely no love for one another. The Destroyer, elbow shot to the back. Didn't we get anybody back there to stop this before someone gets hurt? The Destroyer picks him up. Omega driver on the arena, on the wonderful, holy hell, folks. Holy hell. The Destroyer leaving him for dead. We'll see you next time on XFW. Holy hell.